Another big story today. We are on storm watch for you. There is rain in Santa Barbara County, and there could be more this afternoon. Evacuation orders in Montecito have been lifted. That happened about an hour ago. Back in January, of course, that deadly mudslide buried a neighborhood there. KCAN Live's Cara Finstrom is live in Montecito with the latest on what's going on. Cara, how's it look?
Well, Sandy, the thousands of people who were evacuated from here have been coming back home. We've been watching one car after another come down the road here. And the good news is the storm system seems to have shifted. County leaders say those intense thunderstorms they feared they might get didn't show up. Take a look at this, though. This is exactly what they had hoped to see. Montecito Creek, and you can see the levels here stayed very low. Great news for this community, because if we pan up, this creek overflowed its banks back in January, and the raging rush of mud destroyed homes and took lives. Let's give you a look at some of the precautions that were taken before today's storm moved in. Armored vehicles and the National Guard's high water vehicles were stationed at strategic spots. So we're search and rescue teams. The fear was the foothills could get more than half an inch of rain an hour, and that might trigger new mudslides. It didn't happen. We spoke with Louise and Bruce McKenzie, whose home was badly damaged in January. They've been staying at another house until it's repaired, but had to evacuate it yesterday. Louise tells us she'll pack up and move as often as she needs to avoid the frightening experience she had in January.
The police came and got us out and climbed over fences and went through backyards and rode out in a Bearcat. I mean, I wish they had called mandatory. It wouldn't have changed what happened to our house. We would not have lost 2 cars that were totaled in our driveway. We wouldn't have been terrified by being home during that.
Here's a look at the area that was under mandatory evacuation orders. We did have it to show you. It's the big red area that we've been showing you all morning long. That order now has been lifted. So the good news, Sandy, everyone can come back home, and we've been watching them do that. The focus here now for county leaders, they say, will be those other storm systems that will be coming in later this week. They still got to make sure they're prepared for those.
A big relief for those folks out there in Montecito. All right, Cara, thanks for the update.